500 freestyle.
Yep, this event is going to be awesome. We have the C final coming up right now. This event, purely endurance. You're going to see some of these girls in the mile later on this week, but very exciting to be our first individual final of these ACC Swimming and Diving Championships.
Of course, Leah Smith owns the ACC record. She was so great at Virginia. It feels like she was there a long time. Hard to believe she's not here. And then no surprise that Katie Ledecky owns all of the national records as they're breaking down the lane assignments. And who are we looking to watch here in this C final?
So I have my eye on lane 3. That's Ariel Fink. She comes from a big swimming family. Her sister summer swim at Florida. Bobby is on the national team for the United States, so we'll see how that plays out into her swim tonight. So.
All right. And we can say officially our live coverage of the 2019 ACC Women's Swimming and Diving Championships is underway.
I'm so excited to be here. Like I said earlier, as a former college swimmer, it does not get better than conference meet season. The energy, the excitement, the action, everything is here, and we are so excited to be broadcasting here from Greensboro. Beautiful pool, amazing facility, and we're going to see some fast swims tonight.
As we get underway here with the women's 500 freestyle, we talked about Virginia, Louisville, and NC State. Those were the top 3 teams a year ago as well, but NC State's made some major improvements. NC
State bringing in 10 A final swims tonight, double than any other team. Louisville second with 5 A final swims. Virginia has 3, so NC State setting themselves up extremely well for this meet.
Of course, Virginia coached by Todd DeSorbo, the former assistant for Coach Holloway at NC State, so there's that connection as well.
Yeah, the swimming world is very small. A lot of these coaches have coached at a lot of different universities, so a lot of friendly faces on this pool deck. This 500 free right now being led by lane 2. That's Melissa Pish, a freshman from Duke, having a stellar first 150 of this 500. Looking super smooth. A 2-beat kick, which you'll see in swimming. A lot of swimmers swim with that 6-beat kick, but you can see she has a steady kick every single time that she pulls, but she's going to turn at the 200 first with lane 5 not too far behind her. That's Elena Krause from Louisville.
Of course, Elizabeth, you were so great in so many different practices, but the 400-meter individual medley and the 200-meter backstroke, what is the approach here for the 500-yard freestyle?
So for me, the 500 is pretty much negative split, and negative split meaning you want that second half of the 500, that second 250, to be as good, if not better, than the first 250, because you do not want to die at the end of this 500 free. So they're right now turning up that 250 mark, and expect to see a couple of these swimmers start picking it up, trying to chase down Melissa Pish in lane 2 of Duke.
Yeah, in the middle, Laura Jensen, the freshman from Florida State, Alina Krause, the freshman from Louisville. And as we were preparing for the broadcast, we did make mention of the fact that a ton of outstanding youngsters and freshmen here in the ACC.
Absolutely, and it's amazing to see because you can either be scared of the pressure as a freshman and not knowing what to go into it, or you can feed into it. And I think a lot of these freshmen, especially this year, are really feeding into the energy here and stepping up for their team.
Melissa Pish in lane 2, the freshman from Duke, her prelim 4:48.17.
I definitely think she's going to be under that time. Now keep an eye out for lane 5, 7, and 8. They're moving up on her. That's what I was talking about those people that make a move in the second half. They're going to try to chase her down.
Solid turn, though, from Pish, still with the lead. But as you said, right on cue, Elena Krause in lane 5, making a strong move here.
Yep, any points count in this meet. You never know when you're going to need 1 or 2 points. So every single swim counts, and you'll see these women fight until the end to get those points for their team.
4 laps to go. Any mentality change right now?
Right now, you're holding on for dear life. The end of a 500, you want to get your hand on the wall. And Melissa Pish has set herself up to do that tonight for Duke. the first individual race of this meet.
17 laps in the books. They'll go 20. It's Pish from Duke with the lead. Elena Kraus in lane 5 from Louisville. Still almost a full body back. Pish seems to be getting stronger here as she's got just 2 laps to go.
She's out splitting everybody in the heat. She was 28.7 on that 50. And she's going to bring this home for Duke, I think. She's got about a 25 left.
Final turn for Pish. Lane 2. Lane 5 is Kraus from Louisville. Pish now a half-body lead. It's Pish looking strong, though, and it'll be Pish who will win the C final, followed by Kraus. Third place, I think, was far lane 8. Lulu Voss will confirm it, but Melissa Pish getting it done.
Dropping 5 seconds from her prelim time. That is a massive swim for not only Pish, but Duke, setting them off on the right foot tonight. And what a swim out of lane 2. She went from it from the beginning and held on to it the entire race. That's a great race to open up with, huh?
Indeed, yeah, 4:43, and as you said, her prelim 4:48. As she gets out of the water, got to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, feeling pretty good and pretty tired. She earned that, and that was an incredible race. And props to her for going for it, because the 500 is not a short race. You have to know you'll be able to hang on to that.
You can already feel the excitement here as you take a look at the results. Pish with that 5-second improvement, and then Kraus as well, 4:47, a couple second improvement for her.
Yep, absolutely. It seems as though everybody really stepped up to the plate tonight, going faster times at night, but also getting those points for their team, which is really what this is all about.